Hey peeps, welcome to my day of fever dream unboxings. As I'm getting over the flu with Vincent, we are doing an unboxing of the Sacred Hags Oracle by Danielle Dulski. This is Visionary Guidance for Dreamers, Witches, and Wild Hearts. Illustrations by Janine Hausman. It is a 56 card deck and there is a guidebook included. I wasn't really aware of this deck being out there. One of you may have mentioned it to me back in the day, but it escaped me when it came to actually purchasing it. However, I'm working with a student right now and she would like to use this Oracle deck as part of her experience. And so I had to order it because I obviously didn't have it in my collection. And then unfortunately it took forever to get here. Welcome to living in the middle of nowhere. But I wanted to share an unboxing in case any of you have been on the fence about purchasing it. I'm going to share some of my thoughts, etc. So it says, the wild hag holds the medicine you seek. This oracle is a portal to the deep places, an intermediary between the seeker and wisdom. The wise hag archetype is found in traditions around the world and throughout time because of the hag's unique, multifaceted power. Detailed card descriptions in the accompanying book include rituals, poetry, spells, and writing prompts, with multiple opportunities to encounter the wisdom of the hags and integrate their medicine into your spiritual practice. The suggested card spreads range from simple to complex, allowing you the freedom to craft your own relationship to the oracle. It sounds really beautiful, and I was kind of like, oh, this actually looks like it's right up my alley. I'm surprised I hadn't purchased it prior to. So we're gonna unbox it today. And this says, the rough places show us what we are made of, my love. I'm always down for a crone deck, and I'm excited that there are more being made these days. Okay, ooh, look at that. Okay, so here's the inside. It is published by New World Library and retails, it says on the box $39.95. I feel like I paid like 27 bucks or something like that on Amazon though. I did purchase this deck myself, so. On the inside it says, why does the witch cackle? Have you solved this age-old riddle? Do you know why the witch cackles with such joy? I do. I know why that witch laughs so holy, why she lets her softer puddles of flesh wobble in a beauteous body prayer to hilarity. I know why, but do you? She cackles at the invaluable truth of her art, and she cackles at the smallness of her soul. For this, she's most certainly the wisest among us. Okay, it's an interesting description. And then it says, what is the work of this witch? I like that better than that. Not gonna lie. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting over being sick. Okay. So Sacred Hags Oracle, here is the guidebook. Ooh, I like Janine Hausman, the artist. I like her, her style, very pretty. So it looks like the guidebook is about 153 pages long. You have a small card reproduction. There are the key phrases, and then we have the grandmother speaks. We have a morning ritual and a moonlight ritual. Oh, this is beautiful. So if you're looking to craft ritual in alignment with the grandmothers or with crone energy, this may be a great guidebook for that. There was something I was going to show you here. What was I going to show you? It's gone. So there's a little bit of that. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So she talks about the practical magic aspect of the deck, the portal within the seasons, and rituals to connect. And then she has various discussions on befriending the oracle and connecting with it. So it looks very well thought out. It's published in 2021. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get this. Okay, so I don't like when decks are stored halved. Wildwood Tarot is, no, yeah. Wildwood Tarot? Yeah, Wildwood Tarot is like that too. And the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, which I actually love, gets stored that way as well in the box, and I hate it. So then I just end up storing them in my little vacation trunk because I don't like separating my deck once I've cleared it and it's a working deck. Is that just my own superstition? Does anyone else feel that way? Or am I alone in that? Okay, So we're just taking the plastic off of both stacks. This is another thing. It's like, do we need all this plastic on this if we're going to do 2 stacks? I still like it when we just have this simple paper sleeve that you can recycle. Okay, so these are very shiny. Let's talk about size-wise. Comparison is, here is Le Vampire Oracle by Blue Angel. I'm not sure. I think we'll start here on this pile. Okay. So we have Hag of the North Mountain. All right, so here's what I think right off the bat. The artwork isn't like necessarily my favorite style of artwork, but if it's very well thought out and if the deck really works well, I can totally get around this. This isn't like artwork I hate. What I know already I need to do is get to know the associations within the deck and how she's arranged things via seasons. Hag of Grey Owls, I like. And this definitely looks like a deck that lends itself well to ritual magic practice. I mean, you can place each, you know, the season cards in each quadrant of your wheel for ritual work, which is really beautiful. The cardstock it's very shiny. The deck is very much sticking together. It's relatively stiff. I think it will take a few to break it in. In general, these days, this type of cardstock is not my favorite because I'm very spoiled with my linen cardstocks. But I don't hate it. Like, it's not a solid no for me. So I'm not against it. I know that I'm going to need to break it in. And yeah, I don't hate this artwork. I think I need, ooh, I like this image though. Look at Hag of Wildfire. That's very Lilith. Which reminds me that one of my Patreon peeps sent me a Kickstarter for a Lilith Oracle that I want to back. These are my rambling thoughts when I've spent the night previous with a fever. Okay, so there's definite clear themes though. And I feel like this is one, again, it's not just going to be or only going to be a daily draw deck. You could really bring this into ritual. The guidebook certainly looks set up, like really set up that way. Much like, oh, I can see the imagery and I cannot remember the name of that deck. It's my other Hag deck. It's not Dreamweavers, but it's something like that. That one is very well suited to ritual. You know, I think decks like Tarot of Vampires, anything that's got that feel lends itself very well to ritual magic. Thoth Tarot is another great example of that, right? Season of Holy Thunder. You know what I think it is for me, guys? Like, I'm not a big fan of primary colors in this color blocking way. I think that's why I'm not that's very pretty though. Why I'm not feeling like an immediate, ooh, Season of the Haunted Heart. Sense of connection to this one. Is it the Weaver's Oracle, guys? The other one that I love? I think it is. That one's set up very much for ritual work. Ooh, Season of the 13th Moon. I mean, this is not a deck that you want to just like ignore your guidebook. I think you want to at least acquaint yourself with it to understand it. And I can see that the color associations are for a seasonal purpose. So please don't think that I'm just saying aesthetically for me, it's not my personal favorite. Like this is like for my eyes. Did you like that face? Ooh, the Raven's Ritual. And I'm enjoying the artist's perspective on the hags, but I kind of like when our hags look, it's not that they don't look like hags here. Please don't think I'm saying that, but ooh, I do like this one. But I kind of like that, like, I like wrinkles, you know? We're gonna work with hag energy, we're gonna work with crone energy. I love me some wrinkles. Okay, I'm sorry guys, please bear with me. I have been very sick, and Vincent's been even more sick than me. The leaves are falling off the trees outside and it's so beautiful. I might take a little video and include it at the end of this for those of you who might like to see that. Ooh, soul cages. That reminds me of the Mermaid's Oracle with Lucy Cavendish and Selena Fennick. Oh, I have not worked with that in a while. All right, might be time to pull that deck out. Full Moon Walk. The Wild Hunt. Oh, the cards are definitely sticking together. So if you decide to purchase this, you'll want to go through and like really give it a good shuffle. Ooh, Nectar of the Forbidden Fruit. Tears. Yes, did you hear that? Tears of an Earth Bride. Juniper Smoke. I will say, just totally random here, a burning juniper has been something that's really, like over the last year and a half, especially this time of year, has really spoken to me. So I'm actually glad that's in there, because I don't know that I've seen that in a lot of other decks. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. I think ooh, Feeling Flesh is very pretty. Do you know what I think it would pair well with? Ooh, Medicine of the Mist Dwellers. You could use this with the Quaria Oracle. Now, I don't know why that's coming through to me, but I'm like, ooh, this could pair well with the Quaria Oracle. This could also pair well with Danielle Knowles, her shadow deck. Oh, what is the name? One of you knows. You guys will put it in one of the comment boxes for me. Her shadow deck, the Shadow Moon one, the tarot deck. Yeah, I think this would work well with that deck as well. The last 3 cards are just sticking together. Sorry, guys. Here's what I think we have to do. I like this. Last card is House of the Yaga. That's nice. It is called the Weaver's Oracle, isn't it, my loves? Now I'm having a moment of, where did I put the Weaver's Oracle? I know she's somewhere. I just don't know where she is. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so I think we need to pull a card from this one, because I'm not feeling very connected to it. I understand how I'm going to use it with my student, though, and thank you for asking to work with this deck. Let's draw a card together and see how we feel about the guidebook, and maybe that will give me some more insight into this deck. I'm going to pull collectively for us, so just hold the intention with me for a moment. Hag of the West Sea has come forward, and this is number 11 in the deck, so we're going to go there. Like I said, this guidebook seems like a really nice guidebook. It doesn't seem phoned in at all. There seems to be a real system to it. Oh, okay. It's a good guidebook. It's a good deck. I'm just not feeling connected to it right now. Hag of the West Sea. The key word is belonging. Grandmother speaks. She's a deep well of ancestral grief, that sea. When we walk to the waves and let her swallow us whole, we are communing with a vast gray-blue crone spirit who houses much in her salty womb waters. Many ghosts, many tears, many paradoxical memories of leaving home and returning to that great and majestic mother. To be human is to know the sea, to know that this time of severed lineages makes us all yearn for belonging, and to trust, when all else seems to be folly, that we belong to the sea. Go on, my love, remember her. Such mystery there is in her depths, is there not? She's the keeper of treasures and secrets, that sea. She is married to the moon. She is a shapeshifter and sorceress. If to nothing else at all, you belong to her. So that is our pull. Okay, so here's what I think. I'm not super drawn to the artwork. I like this guidebook. I really want to connect with it, and I want to spend some time with this deck. I'm very, very partial to the Weaver's Oracle. in my mind right now. I'm also freaking out that I can't remember where it is, but I know it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere here. I moved it in. So when you guys are sick, do you guys ever have a mind that does this? I'm like all over the place. I'm very partial to the Weaver's Oracle, so you know it's got large shoes to fill. I would like to really work with the guidebook more, and it's interesting that this is the card that was pulled. So if you are looking to feel as though you belong right now, this is a message that you are not alone, and you can connect with the sea to feel her presence and essence. My teacher, Levity, who I miss every day, when I was working with her one-on-one during a shamanic training, she would have me she'd have me tap into the earth and then reach through those roots and pull to Sister's water. We always called them Sister's water together. And we would move then from the river, the stream, to the river, to the lake, to the brook, to the ocean. And there we would say, thank you, Sister Ocean. Thank you, Grandmother Ocean. And this is really reminding me of that right now. So good job, deck. I'm feeling closer to you already. Yeah, this isn't a no for me. It's more like a, okay, we need to get to know each other. We're not best friends immediately. But honestly, isn't that hag energy? Isn't that crone energy, you know? I remember going to ocean beaches for years asking for a hag stone. For years, I didn't want to purchase a hag stone. I wanted to find a hag stone naturally in nature, naturally at the ocean, and I was really, really hoping that it would be a beach that I loved. And finally one day that was rewarded. But I made offerings to Sister's Ocean, to Grandmother Ocean for years before I got that hag stone. So there is a sense with crone and hag energy of, you know, you've got to do your part, you got to earn your place, and who doesn't love that, right? There's a sense of investing in something that always brings its own reward. So my first thoughts are, I'm intrigued. I'm interested to get to know it. I really love the Weaver's Oracle. I'm not sure if it's going to be to that level for me, but this is definitely a deck with substance. The guidebook seems really great. I think you would do well to use this for ritual and spell crafting, but also for daily messages from the grandmothers. Would be a great deck. Someone like my son Vincent would probably really enjoy it for that. And I think you could really build your own relationship with this deck over time as well. So I'll definitely check in with you guys and let you know what I think. I'm just not very drawn to the artwork. I don't want to lie. Like, the artwork for me is not really where it's at, but I think I can overlook that when I can feel into the intention of the deck itself, which seems to be very intentional. So let me know your thoughts in the description box below. Like I said, I purchased this deck with my own funds, but I will put the Amazon link in the description box. And as always, guys, I'm sending you oceans of love, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Take care.